Hello and welcome to Bible Bites Daily. Today we have reached Deuteronomy chapter 4. Imagine yourself sitting on the dusty plains of Moab, a vast canyon carving the earth before you. Moses, his face weathered by time and wisdom, stands among you. His voice echoing through the valley, he is delivering not just a speech but a legacy, a torch passed from one generation to the next, illuminating the path towards the promised land. This is the setting of this chapter. This chapter bursting with words of both warning and hope. It's a reminder that faith thrives not in isolation but in community. Echoing across generations, today we too catch fragments of that echo, lessons that transcend millennia and resonate profoundly in our own lives. Moses begins by painting a vivid picture of God's mighty acts. From verses 1 to 8, he recounts the burning bush, the thunderous voice on Sinai, the manna raining from heaven, moments so extraordinary they defied definition. Remember the Lord your God. He implores, do not forget his acts of wonder. Remembering isn't just a nostalgic exercise, it's a foundation for faith. We easily forget in the daily grind the miracles woven into the fabric of our lives. We take things for granted. We earn for that miracle, but once it happens, it goes down the memory lane. We'll forget about it altogether. So, what is that Moses wants to remind us again here? Take a moment, close your eyes, and recall a time when God's presence was undeniable. Feel the gratitude wash over you. Let it replenish your spirit. So, what is this chapter telling us is to close our eyes and go to a point where you desperately needed God to be in your life. And God came into your life at that point and He saved you from that certain trouble. Now, once you remind yourself about that time, definitely you will be grateful for what has God done to you. But remembering isn't just enough. Moses warns against idols, against straying from the path God has laid out. This is said in verses 15 to 24. Idols, he says, are like mirrors reflecting a distorted image of God. They lure us with promises of fulfillment but leave us hollow and lost. Our idols today might be more subtle. Materialism, career ambitions, even technology. Ask yourself what occupies the space in your heart that should be reserved for God. Make a conscious effort to turn away from those false gods and turn towards the true source of life and meaning. Finally, Moses emphasizes the importance of passing on the torch. From verses 5 to 9, he urges the Israelites to teach their children these stories, to keep the flame of faith burning bright across generations. We are all storytellers in our own way. Show your faith, share your faith through the journey with your loved ones, your neighbors, your community. Be a living testament to God's grace, a voice carrying the echoes of this chapter. So, brothers and sisters, let the voices of the past resonate in our present. Remember God's faithfulness and reject the false idols and share the story of His love. So 3 things to remember from this chapter. Remember, refuse, and retell. What is remember? Remembrance is to remind yourselves of when you needed God desperately in your life and you remember the situations which God helped you out of. Then refusing is identify and break free from the idols that tempt you away from God. Right now, in this very moment, prioritize your relationship with Him above all else. And then retell. Retelling is sharing your faith journey with others. Be a witness, be a storyteller, and a torchbearer for the next generation. Deuteronomy 4 may be etched in ancient text, but its message transcends time. It's a call to remember, it's a call to reject, and it's a call to retell, a timeless echo guiding us all towards the promised land within our hearts. Let us go forth carrying the torch of faith, illuminating the path not just for ourselves Remember, faith grows in community. But for those who walk besides us, may our lives be living testaments to the echoes of this chapter. Thank you for listening. May God bless you all in abundance.